Finally, the Ashanti Regional Minister, Dr. Amoakohene Ebusafo, when ya akasa fani encounter with Paul Yandoh. Na ose Paul Yandoh, one shed that's Obama Dr. Amoakohene a popular. Paul Yandoh ya adiebi, adukono bechirumu. Ose Paul Yandoh ba wiase nyina wa share na ba kope. Enu yesa me jamfi na ase no 1 week na ase. Ana wo share na ba wo share no kra BBC adekro. Meba achiro okopiem Facha television and abusafo bonkomo about massive developmental works in the Ashanti region. And yeah, be a course Ashanti region or the update nearby Seria Hospital, Swami Interchange, Outer Ring Road in Kumasi, just be Satasu Bridge, Kotokom Bridge, a deba na party unya. Nina obohon komo. Yehu ya se host no room Paul Yandoh, and then I say Paul Afoko Koka say, or no Dr. Amoakohene, or a threat in the Ashanti region. Edema NPP. I think you enjoy the answers that he gave, especially on the Paul Yandoh bits. But it's our content name Bremo. Men skip video in Pacho Shassie. Nemaninsi. Obato wasi right here on Sokatwa Show. Mesro. Oba subscribe. We are bell notification icon button and on video no drop here once. Feel free to leave your comment in the comment section. Oba share link in the dewa. Now for fro and your be ashe. Lele Flower Green Clean Solution Center. Some can't so open clinic company. Papa pam. I'm a mobile prep office. What's yes, honum. I'm a why you am. What wine ufi honum. Hospital Church Bank institution. I'm a why come ho ban when better there. Mr. Friend numbers no good screens. Therefore you made in the center. Ka crabby a junior trying your po at the amount. Back home access.com about Ghana from woman on it. Mu ye project blog Ghana them say. But muni hanti munti project site where M4 kwashe. We're gonna be your eyes and your hands in this country. The pacho friend number no good screens. And I say log on to backhomeaccess.com. No place request. Na ye ko site one my dine and wusia a dino maybe dream more pictures, videos. Near come on cratch and trobia nim. Ye the only registered group professionals are yo who to me say sardiano. And the according that do lens like catch no. As I see na auto na pese obukoshe no ma de tiankasa fashion say be charge money you po e de amount. Me be a person your Ghana hanim see wuni hanti ru pe bi de ahye nsa amena kwa kwahwe na ma update no report am say for backhomeaccess.com and I log on to backhomeaccess.com na fashion nsa ni ntwa you po enfama. It's a good time to listen to the Ashanti Regional Minister, Dr. Amoakohene. I think the video ni wakakra, but nyabo treasure maninsi. Obato once and you enjoy.
So far, so good. It's a big region with a lot of developmental needs. And over the past 1 year, 1.5 years, we are trying our best to make sure we touch on all sectors. And our Regional Minister, Jumana Nkasa, I say, we be baby. Every sector you have to be active because that's one other president in the region in term. One other sector ministers in the region in term. And about roads, you have to make sure you are there. About education, about tourism, about sports. BBR into our Juma for the past 1 year now. It's a matter of trying not to leave any of the sectors behind. Because sector be also on a local economy and comfort depending on same. And basically for the past 1.5 years, it's more of that and trying to make sure we drive the needed development for Ashanti region.
All right. Now, Jan Shano from the youth point, one of the key reasons or party campaigner, munya kwenya ba ben ye mabunu a womo hwese adwumaso amoka ase mo de bema wo no omo ebema no aba. Fortunately for those of us in Ashanti region, your appointment also sent a signal to mabunu ne say niam amoka ye no mo dwen pose mo beye ho adwuma besi sabri entotoye efa adwuma mabunu no etesen.
But that's na NY International Youth Day.
That's right.
NY or Ashanti Region ha moye National Youth Festival. Mamu follow no here. Me presentation no. I was emphatic say me government na me say me employer. I should be able to commit beyond just market my employer. No, yes, I was saying health facilities are me who adwuma and me de be employer. Teacher adwuma so then I may in education sector I'm the be employer. Security services among others. And I took time to delve into what President deliberately was in all sectors. So the way you babuna, you can adwuma you can youth empowerment and development that definitely you would be rest assured say you'll be catered for. About health, for instance, a majority of yen nurses who fear yentimi absorb you. The problem is many of your communities are underserved. Whilst some are underserved, many of the urban facilities also are overstaffed. And to where staff rationalization now, what it means is if you are confident reaching the capacity, and just Ashanti Region reaching a capacity. You say, Obi was able to create the Oba was your net to so I see you Ashanti Region Ashanti nephew hot number if you just know. How can you get health facilities closer to them? And now President Shea say, we under Ministry of Health, we under local government because we decentralize health into the local government structures. What I said, district be making sure say in these peculiar areas, you making sure say you provided 2 CHIP compounds or 1 health center. And see, as I speak with you now, 73 of them are ongoing as I speak with you now. Over the course of a year this year, they are handing over 5 of such facilities.
100 over 5 of these facilities. So they are working.
They are working now. Any of these facilities, being here community health nurse, being here midwife, being here general nurse, now Omomia health centers, here physician assistants. As part of the policy, so this year, any health facility be a UCBR, they insist on the staff accommodation account. So that will still depend on those areas and quite the Sunni baby and having our struggle. So all these are ongoing. About educational, what we are doing here, say, as I speak with you now, and the local government, and the common fund the president are making available, ongoing construction of school, classroom blocks, among others. There were 116 different projects under common funding across all 43 districts. What it means is, so we teach any employer. It's not a matter of just hearsay or a campaign promise. No, physical infrastructure and what unim baby property and the way they echo. Where aside get fund projects echoes within the region. For instance, they are dedicated. Say was here ending double track. And the president actually get fund from Mobile 31 senior high schools and in a home for from January this year, started construction of various school facilities. But some true, for instance, say community days senior high school, I see the boys and girls dormitory, classroom blocks, together with teachers, bungalows, akanhua, as we speak now, contractor or what you want. My teacher ni na yakasi a more juma and answer a beer portal, you see a poster. Then in the coming months, you are rest assured, say you have physical infrastructure a year available. If you are near conversation, now just figures and just assurances. At the end of the day, people will even get tired of what is happening. And the president, while deliberate about matters of the youth, employment-related issues, that notwithstanding, facilities currently not health ministry area recruitment. As I speak with you, and I think they are picking up to 16,000 of the necessary abonte. Teachers almost picking 7,000. Friends say military, police, immigration, fire, and then security agencies to recruitment. Beyond that, the ambulance assistance recruitment under YE. Yes, fire assistance. Yes, police assistance. Under YE. This within this 1.5 years,
have you realized that your age, your appointment, ama a certain impression of the youth? Now, how are you dealing with it?
Definitely, say, who fear not before say, my best man, and our papa best man. That's what the car small who say, oh, crowd and samba, oh, crowd continue boot, oh, crowd a more the assurance as a coy, no coy. Inti, oh, President Mahama, before Obi our appointing Biano, President, one way or the other, found a way of working with every youth out how on the government. And he's been able to be sure, say, Obi our dear Jumetion is a Biani Panabiti. And a bill or principal be as president say, or no, everyone's were these 60 plus, echo, over 30s. We in the year, who colleagues, and who age mates. I'm no better now for the next 30, 40 years. And then I'm so back or crack or 1 in the years as well. There will be witnesses to whichever behavior putting up. And at this one was hardly so I as young people. And a bio time biana youth require demand say, especially International Youth Day, you find the youth advocating say we don't only need representation, we need participation. President had demonstrated say, let us get the youth to participate so far as democracy and governance is concerned. And so I told the beer, a human said the Ukraine also movie now corner koye. Kwan koye. A human share on Sana one and that be bet no one could be say, and find a GDS and find you maybe and so on. And then be on President Nakas or appointed or no. Bibia Bayabiano, and when I'm share cano, and was also a day. A cano. And it is a very key idea that I agree so as youth a war government. And in Bium, the politics near here. Then you know before. The president aye, or Mabun do one or money. Because you see, irrespective of the government about Ochna and Ochneti, they have no business on the youth nowadays. And irrespective of the auto media and so they are doing now, no more free. Was a frank at our chipao. A duma more than your tamochi. MPP for Munya ni ye, Sabaya, yes, your party bapawa. My yasu Mabunu Akonya. Because maybe a student leader. They hide money, Bosheba money, Tinkaro mo, Oman Bobo Mudi Naye, and Kofa doing me time as student leader. No, nay, no woman and a year Juma. A scopic more time in our women, I youth a NPP more. Nay, no woman students politics. MPP power 8 years in a young Bobo ye, the donor a dear wounding. By a name Malek. Hamid fee. Amoakohene, Julian Kobna. More colleagues are, you know, more year, Juman, President Mahama Maya Konya this time. I do the answer say, Bakono no man who are. Name or Madam Nadachi, which means about power. They have no business leaving these young ones behind. God Brown Mubre because they didn't give their youth an opportunity to lead their party. You see, about youth matters, it goes beyond, it travels beyond any boundaries of political interest whatsoever. That the NDC, the President Mahama, Ama NDC youth opportunity to be part of governance. Most definitely, Nankopoma, Omakonya maybe after some 50 years, 60 years, almost more youth no opportunity so that they can be part of governance.
So the 35-year presidential opportunity now, constitution, no, in the committee's review work and a white paper, no, is this something based on what our experience near then, and analyze January 40.
Ebeboa, but not sufficient. 35 years, one of the business card will contest the president. I'm speaking in the sense, a step in the right direction. However, in democracy, you're too expensive, especially in our part of the world. And see, as I take steps now, I'm glad with regards to delegate system, Supreme Court, a directive or Diamano. And I'm glad the political parties, they didn't really raise any friction so far as those issues are concerned. And a step in the right direction, making sure, say, yes, it's expensive for the political parties, but it will be less expensive for candidates. No? At the end of the day, say, oh, contest MP. Ni agada ebe delegates kakre bi ama. Na also kope bosi and bra ebe ma wo in the form of trap practice and ekoso no. No we be MP ne bi o spend even say 10,000 Ghana cedis. How na ye adwuma boka. Obe expect say the 10,000 obenya. No na ho fa so no say nya bia next 4 years obe sa dey dey. Obe sa dey akọ. And the corruption ni problem be bring na we need the governance space no. Ye na no. Etinyankopon cha dey. The democracy ni moving into a certain level. Afi we here ni kra na now we come pa person or this one. Now bottom ni do kra na at least you'll be able to have a fair playing field to be able to do that. And just 35 years, many of African countries, even Nigeria, almost 35 years. US, 35 years. Many of the African countries, they require as low as 30 years. But practically, it's in Nigeria. Practically, we find maybe 35 years when I do which many are going. And as we are doing the constitutional review, we have to also avert our minds to certain impediments in that regard, so that we attempt to solve the problem holistically. So yes, it is a step in the right direction, but we need to do more in refining the democracy.
Recently, no, a before no, raise concerns with the KGTR Phase 2 project. No? What's the status of the project?
And the KGTR Phase 2 project, any confirmatory maternity block, ni nyina under one contractor. While submitting variations of the cost involved, because 20 something, I think 2018, 2019, President Kufuor cut a short for that project. I think by now, but it got abandoned at a point because of the haircuts and the issues that happened. The Oma Obia Jumana sad delays in bar. Usually what they do is say more submitted cost variations because more expected so cost in commodities, raw materials, cost and all that. So submitted variation not above a certain threshold. You need to go through finance ministry, you need to go through PPA. And I say, hey, KDTiano, Edema, 10,000 Ghana cedis. And this is by my freedom call 50,000 Ghana cedis. Or Chanko handing over here, now if you be do a to Tankrum. And that is the process they are going through now, together with local government ministry and finance ministry. Once they are done, we will come back at it and then look at it and then complete it.
Quest to do development or Kumasi and Asante, no, there's been concerns from Amoakohene cars and other traders, especially that stretch from Asokwa Top Martins way down to Patase. The KMA chief executive is doing his bit, but with these concerns, no, then more year.
It's all the garages now. They are taking over almost all the city centers. Prempe College, me am of a kofa friend be concerning garages in school. Prempe any more fire and all that. Urban Road is proposed to be by identify land there, more of a car village, more of a car mall where we can strictly move everyone there. And 2% will call per car network. There's a car just sort of. We can just go in there and then purchase many road minister casa so that we can work on the roads over there and all that and then try and then move them to that space. Beyond that, there's a bit of a challenge for them as well because they dualize many of the inner city routes. You know where car one said Omo Kwa Omo Etonton Money to where Jaika project Omo Boya or a million no money back and forth be concerning that. Nanke the Bakubi Bekahona Bekachum so Muhodi one kaka. From a year Santasi runabout to Sofu line. This year, you see a completely Sofu line interchange. I watch it for over 16 years. China Geo or your final works in Libya. We are not handing over the government. Street lights problems are never on the near catchum. So, what national grid is Sonic cables, you go for to try and all that. Nanko Poncha, the use procurement processes now, approvals to replace all of them with solar. So that at the end of the day, Sofu line is soon near the dinner with me. We have formally, then they hand the project over to Urban Roads and co-managed by KMA Kwadaso to be able to help our project. Now we are commencing with a phase 2 of the project.
Before the phase 2 of the
Sofu line project.
Okay.
And now you have dualization of a free Patasi Hono, Eba Babedru, Santasi, runabout. You go over here, dualize 100 to Santasi. You dualize Santasi to Bekwai runabout. There's from Santasi towards and Yankwanta, Kusi Hanema Komini na dualize. Kufido Baba Kwai so say a hundred. The Become ye Patasi stretch no. Into the same contract and never dualize the Honoswama. But the Juma away and a dorsal. The cadence only about say. Only Bekwai to Santas, the same China Junior. Only Bekwai to Santas. And also the catchers, we want to two coining now. On focusing on left side, no.
Bekwai runabout to Santasi runabout, you mean?
Yes, currently. On one, Besaya Santasi to Sofu line. That's Patasi, you know. On one, Sofu line interchange, the same contractor now. On one, a Buakwa Shell, Nansen, the Mukoya Trust, the same contractor now. Contractor no commitment baby sir. You may say, Umutu, baby, or more, our contract will be a Nisika come Kakabia, not quite in answer yabum. And what you decide here, say, the care the amano, often focusing on the all commitments is here. Even with Bekwai to Santasi, Yashan say, Memo can so combining both sides. On your left side, no, infantry be quite roundabout and go do santas. Near movie cars ni na na side na ye no so. No have you call right. Akoko we right no side.
That's the Abusia FM.
Abusia FM stretch national.
Parks and Gardens.
Parks and Gardens. Owie no a. Ebedru on na team na ewie so full interchange proper no. Omo so ewie. Asa na fi o ma ba patase de no so. Anasa ye ma ne kotutu patase ho no so. Na no so be ye basa de se de na be quiet to santas na ye na. Ebema urban transport na ye bibia ho. So though patase de narrow, but still the drivers are able to utilize it. Better than say obetutu. Ebe wie na best only due to one or two reasons. So basically, as we do all this, what it means is say garage is now what definitely there will be a bit of a problem. And until now, urban road this proposal number. Somewhere next week, we know share all these stakeholders together with the assemblies involved. Then we foster a roadmap towards making sure say the bit my boy because you say I was so do more yeah at the bushing for yet me meet you halfway in solving the problem.
Effectively, a Juma mubetimi by the end of 2027.
A Juma ye and second a commitment to make sure say betimi within 4 years Ghana for their money. But now they are not na ho. Ko ye ko 2028 the ko bu akonta wo the ma Ghana for the man ye no. The ho no kra na Ghana for ye the twice. You be a day and say can be no. You make sure say you within this space in bed. You be really free. And until na magajo say, the money be I catch a contract and say the amount of contract and kututu. The what to no year. Because I go to said you go to so I mean interchange. Na fe ye no because we ya tutu ntino. Montro ba ma ye ne wie. Na mi wa nkofo na so fan futuro ku mo. Eno kra so mo bufuo mo me ye de to ba ye de. Etia. And to be here, they are more within now. Yes, any targets some meeting farmer in terms of what the common fund is coming to do within their districts. And previously, now common fund there, but no money 40%. This time, you're more 80% of same. 80% ne konona your struggles. You say, are they going to be judicious in making sure they use it to do well? As part of your mandatory meetings, no. Your back of an RCC meeting, sir. Your from PowerPoint presentation on projects are the other two, your legacy ones. What are you doing about them? Last 2 weeks, I share RCC together with the media, together with chiefs and all the additional stakeholders. And I'm proud of the work they are doing. As I speak with you now, the least health facility are either an upgrade of a polyclinic like what is happening with the Sophia Polyclinic, or a minimum health center being constructed. Under education, they are constructing many of these 6-unit classroom blocks, 3-unit classroom blocks, KGs, among others, under education, and also providing them with desks, educational facilities. Beyond that, legacy projects, you share about 58 of them, Amoakohene, many of them are handing over, but I think about 24 of them are handing over already. A complete year. Air projects nanka better than na start here. And can they who your politics here say we ba no ba who we are juma no attraction and all that. Then na a with regards to legacy projects. And all the district to be out to say many of the cases where local government rank more performance, regions rank more performance. So it's brought in some sense of urgency within them. If you have to see about what district near amount sika says sika way. Use it in supporting, say, persons with disability. Use it in making sure you build classroom blocks, build hospitals, upgrade health facilities, whatsoever. That's the kind that's what the account. No one's adequate justification. At the end, central government is Canada, that's what to bank account. What is it doing there? And don't say we probe further and go into the fine details of whatever they are doing. It's actually helped us in making sure, say, they up their game. And so far, so good. All 43 MMDCs, they are well and performing, and we are proud of them, and the president is proud of them.
Sataso Bridge.
Ajabu, and Nababidru. And the Sataso Bridge, a boy, and I said, yeah. And say, be on some the Shabakon. Then am I. Me was not Sataso Bridge. Now I say for almost 3 years. Now I say a friend say. Kotokrom dia no ene Jacobu dia no Kotokrom ye fixe ye Jacobu ye fixe ye ndekamia ma fixe e mampode na ye fixe Nakopon child Monday ya bia cars no use and the contractor na prepare no why asphalting no so that we are able to complete that section of the road ultimately be bie sa Kumasi towards Mampton towards Ejura highway no and the project coming up but as I said no them person be tu so basa and baby a section e be ready no omba be ya section for be ready near the come go we so am interchange na pressure ni na ba begina Swame Tafo Pankrono Mampon road now so basically Asroma so kwanta no it's basically those are the works we want to do on that stretch beyond that within those areas you know so Ejura mountain roads are ready contractor or ye miami crew Mampon French be ambeti good news also processes in we are roads minister thank you very much for making me proud mama approval sir Mampon dey so chance here atwea towards a CFU e dey ba be dru su tasoso no mama approval na amna mu ho no wo dey kwa atwea no after CFU amna nim ho no omo e pipe no ansa no mutimi anya the road not to be the way we see it now but omo pipe kwa ase enti e man so free abo no mu ba enti omo ye surface dressing to say the wo ho see na e betutu enti contractor say submitted variation and approval for asphalting of that area that approval no so ba contractor no be called to work on same Awogotan roads ongoing don't pass it from na town roads they are also ongoing and no a friend say bi beniakon ana wo ha wo ye hoso adwuma
okay
a friend say Agogotuma krobo and also omo ye ho adwuma ne 120 kilometers of road I connect to Ashanti and Eastern Region. Amoakohene Expressway and some more clear Ashanti Region or more clear almost 125 kilometers of right of way now and so deba. Outer Kumasi Ring Road and also more clear right of way now so as I speak with you now must start your mutual compensation. It should assure Obia or right of way for Amoakohene Expressway so definitely compensations. Betia at the amount. Say we are prabon pay say yeah, on say how fefe. Anna bosomtwe. Me ba ya Ashanti Fest, you know the kind so one of the programs that a call tripa carnival or bosomtwe. And sana fashion show near the no e baso. Ye call a kwan so you say problem e wo no so. Na ya moa ambie sa kwan ni mu a. Ama ye epo ana ye si ya ye wa ye the pride ye ho no. Afi obi e call na aye problem. Ye arrangement say Amoakohene Expressway no. Any part of it so that Bosomtwe area and Baba the new entry space into Ashanti region. As the expressway is ongoing, no, Yama contractor come back to road no so all yes session no sabi ono be a hono edi eshia because I hono the clear right of way and do every abidan kwanta dey call kontansi honi na contractor o ha wo ye a horse so edwuma just so onye esi enimpon all the way through Nations FC, Oyom Stadium, no one they could see the quiet, and also contractor of how warrior hodgman. Because you see, you see all these ring roads in order say, oh my actually will Kumasi, no free, a crab as now be quiet. You should be able to use that place and then go. Who was all Komampo, who was all called Tachiman, who was all called Tsunami, you should be able to use those ring roads and then be able to go. Man can so to Mokpa, Nehosun on the Tsunami road. Also attach you how warrior hodgman. And from us at this morning, reports are being actually say is well and working. And I want to encourage the public to say, the Amibo Bosui and Monshema said that if contractor no air kwasa, you'll be able to draw our attention. Near to me, I'm a teacher say between agencies. The same attach by dualization of that road from a Buakwa share horn. Eddie Aqua could see Tabre, baby tow boot no one. And they are not so engage the assemblies no must start clear right of way no. Said they be ufri kwada so tan so could do a buakwa a 2. But they call a Amoakohene diane that side or the family school was able to 2 more so no a single lane. In general so no attach your commitment or dualize this section either. So basically these are the works that are ongoing and hopefully I'm sure say we should be able to finish same within Kumasi City in the Akadodoana. So I'm interchange 3 of the flyovers this year, but see we 3 of them. This year. And this year, so full line, you better every contractor and sim to how we am. This year, as part of commitment, meaning a big push, President Mahama, will be a Mumwasi, Dawasi. You wrote 2-4, and Kupon Sham.
Right.
And 3 of the flyovers was from interchange. So, baby, you used to swap me man or paint no more brush now already.
That was a good initiative by you. I say about But why are you interested in the NPP election? Amoakohene origin?
Oh, I'm not interested. Obi baby the same way now.
But the allegations are that now influence said you better abaniade.
Oh, so me now for me kind of bomb with you how you better abetia.
But that's the challenge
For Yandoh.
For Yandoh.
What's the for Yandoh the one tiasi? For Yandoh never sought to promote me.
Samu.
Ebi na me am of akokofu astati a wo ye of akokofu so de na. I mean I'm sure. The attention so moko campaigner. The perception out there is that on the first night they so be NDC din crowd Ashanti region. Now there's this young man who is affable, all vibing with the youth all around, talking about President Mohammed's project, letting people see the other side of the NDC and non-conforming per se. And all that. So a bit of a challenge for them. And they also feel say we hire more a stronghold and all that. But you see, we are young people, you think as a stronghold into the NDC near the Jumashamas Amenya. But when see a Jumana not necessarily is not really partisan targeted. So am I votes and as you say, no, Obiwa, Ba, Batoka man no be a cotofu, a lama no the agenda fuels them.
Yatida.
You see, and man be over. It's not really about say, oh yeah, they are votes. But what you do my part there, you have to do the reward.
And the point Yandoh DN
was to
destroy your
yes, to tackle what I'm doing and find wrongs with whatever I'm doing. And I didn't work that way. Yeah, I didn't work around my koya will be a dream master. But no who they babe criticizing. Me so me masters for digital marketing. And I saw the need, say, okay, whilst he is talking about the negatives, why don't I use his voice negative, Then use visuals, say positives, to superimpose over it, to contradict the messenger. Because the messenger is not credible. At the end of the day, do time, be no kasakra na, obi ane day, and for instance, any prebu, a comment. I have to make sure I bring the truth of the matter out. And one anybody di one having go say and some more canon comic and yes a reality on the ground in JB and some more can opposite the reality on the ground and I didn't know one who say I didn't the nya farm man the idea and all fairness and the only my share once it was as usual Paul Yandoh back up see it was some them fee 1 week
1 week
that's the only time they who Paul Yandoh. What
you are always watching videos of him.
Me who say only what they mention us. Aha, and so no I see what nanu besi me who na can motive me there what they are distracting me. I'll turn it into an avenue where my tension a war region bed.
But you were seen trying to raise money for the campaign.
Oh, when the nipa hiamwa. Well, yeah, my politics in Tino. They all got to say Ebre na bibi aton wa abontia no man ho kire no me medical doctor we NPP new NDC new ba hospital my work is to make sure I do no harm or say me hwe na me ma okay me nu say the o say the osu say o ne godfather chairman so no man appointment as communication director one nintin what baby na assessment say I dey atono na so ha ho kire ba. But I started raising funds and who said that we're a cockroach John. So be I was in Nisika or the Beko campaign. Everyone has got the demonstration. Everyone can. That's all that I did say. Is a fundraising in our crying. Oh, is it here?
But Regional Minister, when you hear a former chairman of the NPP, National Chairman Paul Yandoh, commending a Juma Awoye and saying so a threat to NPP, how do you take it?
Chairman was not commending Aduma Mayo. And before I say it, they are warriors say Aduma no dear me, yeah, but maybe we kin on party. No,
yes.
so it's not really about the delivery of the work. It's about
the worry is that it be go party.
What they mention. But you see, maybe a wrong politician. I need some projects to Mohammed's name and to my name, sort of. You get the point. And to me, can say, oh, we can be party in the human Casatasu bridge, buye, Mammy Uncoye, Kutukum, the Mammy Uncoye, a choir would do say one day, cake and Mammy Uncoye, yen to me, and then a young chairman, Uncle Acumantonium. When you say they are before some man to a Bentiano day, no be a chairman. We have a lot of work to do. Or be a chairman now. No more approach Ashanti Region with the traditions they higher stronghold. They should bring up superior argument in terms of apologizing to the region one on why they failed on their major commitments to the region. Then region number say, oh, obi aboni no no ho a it's not the channel. Now if you want exactly what they have for the region, because you see, when the mechanism say obey 5 interchange among Ashanti region, not back you need to apologize to us. But say, when you need jaw, now that's when I'm not about catching. I'm sorry, no. Remember, but you should not know about it. And the bush of Okran cancer, this one's once I'm right back. Tough MP, I respect him for that. Oh, yeah, many of the engagements in there. We are sorry to Ashanti Region for the things that happened. Because you see, I was stronghold, challenge, and go find what them when 8 years. 8 years, no one. Also, my region, here, Krabashe. The Ghana baby are crying, Danny come, Hana, your stronghold, no. I was here, Krabashe. So that at the end of the day, they do even developments are. And this all my end this in your account. How region we move. It do development. This is a end this number who cry day. A kind of the region. But major infrastructural driver what region and this name.
Once we sign out, or party man, I'm sure say almost one more expectation. You may have time to meet them near there. Then I'll catch a party for origin.
In the party for the, I mean, you know, 1 year, you may break, I campaign time, no call a year street campaign and I don't know. Bra, the pub break, any insumu and all that. It didn't say in terms of expectations, you've not been able to meet them all. But the point is that, the party no power and no be the other, or no be so the other. And then be regional minister, party for no, how much time at you, the minister, I'm a home for you. Or China, President Mahamas was some no do before for a I have no business going to sabotage the person. Or just start supporting an idea there. They're supporting people. And the same thing I may plead with party phone. Obi wa no opre DC wena. E do obi abane. Obi ni mo chinasem. Da oka say bia nkate no mabo mama na hye abene ana ama na bia anwe nti mame mom na nhye a. E bia hye bia na wo kwansem na bia de. E di gu. And I would plead on every party ni bia say this year no na open no wanya support the incumbents. Akwanya ba obrebe so.
Ti eno ye da Ashanti Regional Minister, you are Dr. Amoakohene. Na na motere nkano. Paul Yandoh part na emisre. Unse Dr. Amoakohene was smart too. He is very, very smart because look, Paul Yandoh shall say, and near man or no Dr. Amoakohene eye Ashanti Region hanum sinu. Obe brena se atotonase. By way of painting the picture, say, oh, I didn't come we and I had the phone say and kukobu say. Now ya no the video no act so. The voice no so. Nti wo hwa Paul Yandoh asem na wo ka no video no chese da binya de wo ka no na AC na chese expose Paul Yandoh tamafo hu ni say Paul no can be a comedy bi no wo ye. So Dr. Amoakohene was rather smart to take advantage of Paul's commentary to near to his benefits, and I like that smartness of him. What I say to who say Paul na mamenkwa. I think say I've really enjoyed his leadership in the last 1.5 years in the Ashanti region. You hope say enema na waka na so mu yini nyina ombeye ni ya so faso because they be ameka say ye ka politics ni mpuntu djuma timamufo no ye na enjoy politician dey than come ekwan nya and I'm sure pu but what about you ekwan nya da bia na ekunipa ntomu ye wi a ye na be benefit enti virtually leave comment good comment section be share link na foforo anya bi ahwe mesa ni modi hye mu bi menche kra bye bye.